Hello, Disney's of the Warp, the Webway, and YouTube. This will be the first Eldar Tactica video I'm going to be doing, and in this video I'm going to cover psychic powers because they're very integral to what the Eldar can do and how they play. I'm not going to cover all the psychic powers, but mainly the ones I've been using with that I've seen in battle reports seem to be the main ones people go after. So when you're building your army, you should always have, at least in my opinion, one Farseer and one Warlock / Spirit Seer. The reason for this is there's two different sets of psychic powers. You have the Runes of Fate, which only Farseers can use, and you have the Runes of Battle, which only Spirit Seers and Warlocks can use. So from these, what I have generally taken, especially with the Farseer, I've taken Doom, I've taken Fortune, I've taken Guide, and then you also have Executioner, Will of Assyrian, and Mind War. Yeah, hit or miss on some of those. Doom is a very good one. Doom is a warp charge value of 7, and if you manifest it, the enemy units within 24 inches, or I'm sorry, choose an enemy unit within 24 inches of your Psyker, you can reroll failed wound rolls against that unit until the end of your next psychic phase. Or until your next psychic phase. So you don't need line of sight for this. So if you've got your Farseer hiding because he's an easy target and you don't want him to get sniped off the table, throw Doom out. And especially if you've got a unit of baddies coming in that are going to try to assault you or something next round, a hard target, throw Doom at them, and at least then you're re-rolling all your failed wound rolls. Now, melee, we don't have a whole lot of great strength options other than Shining Spears and maybe some Wraith Blades. But this is a huge power just to assist with wounding of models, so keep that in your mind. The other one is Guide, reroll failed hit rolls for units with ranged weapons until the start of your next psychic phase, and that's for friendly models. If you're not running the 3 Fire Prism stratagem and you're not running Dark Reapers with an Altarch within 6 inches of them, this is a great thing to help, especially with Overwatch, because it's re-rolled until your next psychic phase. So you've got a unit of 40 Gene Stealers charging your Guardians, you Overwatch, pick up all your 6s as hits, then re-roll all those dice so that you have more 6s hopefully. But that is what I like to do with the Farseers. I also sometimes take Executioner just as a backup to Smite if Mortal Wounds doesn't want to go off. Now, you can take a Warlock or you can take a Spirit Seer. It just depends on your points value and what you want that model to do. If you're not worried about Smite, then I suggest taking a Warlock because they're cheaper on points. The main things I take with a Warlock are Protect and Jinx, and Embolden and Horrify are the main ones. Embolden allows you to, I'm sorry, not Embolden, but I just had it. Empower. So Empower allows you to add 1 to the wound rolls in the fight phase until the start of the next psychic phase. As I stated earlier with Doom, you want this to be on a unit so that you can run up and as opposed to wounding on 5s and 6s, you wound on 4s. Or maybe instead of wounding on 4s, you wound on 3s. And then you're re-rolling all of your fails with Doom. That's going to be good. Protect Jinx I take just to help negate some of their armor saves, or maybe assist mine so that I don't die immediately. Shining Spears have a 4-up invulnerable save against ranged attacks. If you put Protect on them, that's now a 3-up invulnerable save, which is also very good. So the main thing to remember with psychic powers with Eldar, I believe, my personal opinion, their entire codex is written in such a way that you have these psychic powers and all of your stat lines and your damages are based off what you can do with these psychic powers. I honestly believe that. And I think that's mainly because the designers wanted to have some level of balance with everything. Yes, I know 40k imbalance, but hear me out. I honestly think the codex requires you to have those some psychic powers of some shape, form, or fashion on the table, and mainly Doom, Protect, Jinx, Empower, or Innervate, and you know, some of these other things allow for movement shenanigans and that sort of stuff. So let me know in the comments section below what psychic powers y'all like to take with your Eldar armies. Let's get a discussion going. If this video has been helpful, remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.